Now, 30 years ago, Rush Limbaugh made an insightful prediction about where our society would end up. Here it is.
Because I'm wearing these ribbons, I care more than any of you about anything. And these ribbons say so. I want you people sitting at home and you people in the audience, look down at your lapel right now. I want you to do this. Put the camera back on me. Do this. When you look down, what do you see? You don't see anything because you're not wearing any ribbons. It means you're a bigot. It means you're a racist. It means you're a sexist. It means you're a homophobe. It probably means you're a white guy. It probably means you're a European. And you alone are responsible for all the ills of America. But I'm not, because I'm wearing these ribbons. I care more than you.
One of the reasons why I left the Democratic Party is because, as you can see, I wasn't wearing all the ribbons. I was condemned for not wearing all the ribbons. The reality is that even if you have 19 of the 20 ribbons, if you don't have that last one, then you're a cast out. You're not welcome. You're canceled. You're done. There is no end to this insanity. You continually have to prove yourself. It's not even a question of tolerance and respect. Live and let live. You have to be an advocate and a champion for their cause, whatever the cause of the day may be. They're trying to divide us. They're racializing everything. They're stoking anti-white racism and actively working to undermine our God-given freedoms that are enshrined in our Constitution. Now, Rush Limbaugh's prediction from 30 years ago is pointing to exactly where we are today. Now, Joe Kent is running for Congress in Washington's 3rd Congressional District. Now, several news sources have already called the race for Joe Kent's opponent, Marie Perez. But it turns out there's a lot of ballots in this race that were rejected. In just one county alone, 7,000 votes were tossed out. That's more votes than Perez's current margin of victory. Now, additionally, there are thousands of votes that haven't even been counted in this race. Essential to a functioning democracy is ensuring that every vote that's cast is counted. The AP's decision to declare the victor when a significant number of those votes cast have yet to be counted, this is the thing that erodes people's faith in the process. What's happening in Washington state right now is not helping strengthen that faith. This issue is so important because if Democrats and Republicans are serious about protecting our democracy, as so many say that they are, they need to come together long before the 2024 election and fix what's broken in this system. There's no room for partisanship here. Now, Joe Kent knows this better than many others. He's dedicated over 20 years of his life in service to this country in uniform, offering to continue to serve now. Joe, it's good to see you. Tell us what's happening there in your district.
It's great to be with you, Tulsi. Thanks so much for having me. So right now, the race is very close, less than about a percentage point. We're only down by about 3,200 votes. There's close to 4,000 or 5,000 that remain to even be counted. However, like you pointed out, there's about 9,000 votes out there that need to be cured. That means people need to go to vote.wa.gov to check their ballot status. If it says that their ballot has been contested, they need to go down to the county auditor's office and probably fix their signature, or get a hold of me, Joe, at joekentforcongress.com, and we'll get a ballot curing team to them, because we do all mail-out ballots here. People have to have their signature verified, and that's usually the primary issue. So I won't concede this race because we're still very much in the fight, but I also won't concede this race until every legal vote has been counted.
Joe, you mentioned signatures are being examined. I'm just curious, do they have signature experts as the ones who are examining this? Because I think it takes a long time for someone to become an expert in reading signatures. Who's actually doing this?
No, they have hardworking volunteers who I think make their best effort at matching a signature, but this is why it happens so frequently. So I had my ballot contested because of signature verification during the primary. I had to go back down to the county auditor's office and fix my own ballot. Now, the county auditors will make every effort to contact people who've had their ballots contested. They'll send out a mailer, and in some cases they'll call. But these are not experts, like you pointed out. And this is our one check, because it's so easy to obtain a ballot here to vote. The signature verification is about it. But if people aren't diligent and go to vote.wa.gov and check the status of their ballot, their vote could be not even counted.
So, Joe, you've got thousands of people whose ballots have been contested or rejected at this point in time. How much time do they have? How much time are they given to actually go out and verify and make sure that their vote is counted?
Well, every minute really counts. So if people can get it done this week, that helps out a lot. But technically, the election isn't certified until the 28th. But this isn't something that people should wait on.
Wow.
Again, just go to vote.wa.gov to check the status of your ballot.
Thanks, Joe. I think you've shined a light on something a lot of people have never heard of before. Appreciate your time.